What happened to Craig David? Before all the pop bands like One Direction and Little Mix became the UK's biggest export to the American music industry, courtesy of Simon Cowell, there was a musician who dominated the charts as a solo act. Craig David has been an inspiration for many artists who are thriving today, such as Drake. Hello everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel. Have you ever wondered why such a promising artist like Craig David didn't dominate the music industry like it was predicted for him? Fret not, we're here to discuss what happened to Craig David. Before we get started, don't forget to like, comment and share. Also subscribe and hit the bell icon so you'll never miss any updates. The humble beginnings. While today reality shows have become a significant pathway for young Europe-based musicians to come into America, there was a time when Craig topped the charts while making music from his small bedroom studio. He is truly a homegrown artist who made music that he wanted to. He took garage music worldwide, which paved the way for many aspiring musicians. Craig started on a very small scale, earning $150 per week as a DJ, which he was again investing in building a mini studio in his bedroom. His first breakthrough came when he collaborated with music production duo Artful Dodger. He said in an interview once how this union was a perfect match. "We had this connection. I was writing songs, but I hadn't got any music. They were writing music, but they had no top-line melodies. You couldn't have asked for anything better." Their hit song, Rewind, peaked at number 2 in the UK chart, making Craig David the breakout performer of 2000. After the success of Rewind, he was signed by Windstar Records. Under their banner, he released a song titled Fill Me In, which was an even bigger hit than his previous song. It wasn't surprised Craig was working on a full-length album after delivering such huge hit singles. He truly was born to do it. Soon, he released his much-anticipated full-fledged music album titled Born to Do It. This title was so apt, as he has always said this is about his choice as a musician. He had been MCing in the club since he was 14, yet he never faded into this lifestyle of partying 24/7. He has said how music gave him a high which no drugs or alcohol could ever do. Making music has been his only passion for as long as he remembers. After the success of Born to Do It, Craig became unstoppable. The album sold over 1,860,000 in the UK and achieved even more success in the USA. There it sold over 1 million copies. He has always shown gratitude towards Mark Hill from Artful Dodger, who played a huge role in the creation of this album. This record truly put Craig David on the map, and instantly he became a worldwide celebrity. The album was loved by fans and critics alike, which resulted in Craig winning 3 Ivor Novello Awards and receiving 6 Brit Award nominations in 2001. The continuing stream of success. Craig's second album, Slicker Than Your Average, was leaked ahead of its release, but instead of seeing it as an obstacle, he saw it as free publicity. Soon the numbers showed he was right not to worry, as it was a smashing hit in the US and UK alike. It peaked at number 4 and went platinum 2 times in the UK. The songs What's Your Flavour, Rise and Fall, and Hidden Agenda were most popular among the masses. The main reason for Craig's success was he was introducing the world to a genre that wasn't very well covered before. Instead of trying to sound like every other artist, he made an only exclusive to UK genre sound of every party worldwide. The sudden change in everything. After a wildly first hit album, the artist and label knew what should be the content of the second one, as it's mostly a follow-up to the first one in terms of narrative. It's usually the third one which always proves to be a deal breaker. The same beats on the third album become too repetitive, and making something fresh becomes too risky for the label. Like many before him, Craig also faced the same dilemma and leaned towards a more mature sound which didn't do so well globally. His name became synonymous with the upbeat party anthems which were meant to be enjoyed. No one was ready for a contemporary R&B album from him. Because he was such a loved artist, the album went to the 3rd position on the UK chart, but didn't mirror the success of his previous work. For Craig, this album was very significant as he showed a different side to the world. He wrote a song called Johnny, which was inspired by his own experience of being bullied as an overweight kid. While his growth as a musician was lauded by critics, something else turned his image upside down. The fiasco of Beau Selecta. In early 2002, a show was premiered in the UK called Beau Selecta. The name is taken from the lyrics of Rewind. Imagine it as SNL celebrity impersonations, but less funny and way more offensive. The show's host, Lee Francis, impersonated many celebs like Mel B, David Beckham, MJ, and of course Craig David. He used to wear a latex mask and then mimicked a much exaggerated version of said celeb. Initially, the show became a hit due to its format, and the crude jokes started affecting Craig's career. From a promising R&B artist who became the youngest musician to be at UK #1 position at that time, he was reduced to a caricature with a giant rubber head, a strong Yorkshire accent, and a pet kestrel called Kess. As much as he was trying to be taken seriously, the show was making it difficult for him. People couldn't differentiate between him and the character which was portrayed on the show. They even started interacting with him like they saw on the show and started calling him names. This also affected his sales, as no one wanted to be a fan of David, name of the character based upon Craig. The rise of TS5. This made Craig a little dejected, and he tried to stay out of the limelight for a while. He went to Miami and put all of his energy into working out. He started getting ripped to keep himself sane. After some time in complete hibernation, he started doing his own thing once again. He began doing a small club night in his apartment, where he was everything, be it a DJ, singer, or MC. He only started it for the sake of fun, not thinking much of it. But just like his garage music album, this also exploded. It was then named TS5, and he started uploading TS5 sets on SoundCloud, which made him a much in-demand DJ. He embarked on a worldwide tour because of this. By 2013, he got his TS5 DJ show on Capital Extra every Friday evening. Successful comeback. In 2016, he released his album Following My Intuition after a long hiatus. To everyone's surprise, it debuted at #1 in the UK. His much-awaited comeback album provided Craig with his first #1 spot on the UK chart since his debut record, Born to Do It. All the old fans of the singer couldn't keep their excitement and went wild for the singer's new music, with songs like Not Giving Up, Ain't Giving Up, and One More Time becoming a huge success. In 2018, his album The Times Is Now cemented his return as the fresh sound once again. His album boasted of high-profile collaborations with Goldlink, Bastille, and Chase and Status. This album has introduced him to a new generation of fans who don't even know there was ever a show called Beau Selecta. The end of Beau Selecta. As for the show, it was finally taken down in 2008, but by that time, the damage was already done. Over the years, Craig has shown various reactions about Beau Selecta. Earlier on, it used to be a much more sad response, as the show garnered more popularity due to David. Then he showed a much more aggressive approach, saying he would like to punch the guy. Then in 2019, he showed his Zen side, stating that he doesn't have any hard feelings to The Guardian. His complete statement was, "I have 100% forgiven Lee Francis for Beau Selecta. If you hold on to things and ask the question, why did it happen? It's like you're drinking your own poison. You have to forgive people and the situation, and also look at what came from it. In a roundabout way, that period of time made me ask a lot of questions about what direction I was going in. Music isn't a hobby for me. It wasn't like I was going, I've had a good inning, let me tap out now. It made space for me to come back. It was a blessing in disguise in a weird way." In 2020, Lee Francis also released an apology video on impersonating black celebrities on his show. He realized how culturally inappropriate it was. Even in 2009, he said while talking to the BBC, "I don't mean to do anything derogatory or nasty to anyone. I didn't mean it to kick back at his career. I just didn't think it would." But he seems to see a much more positive side of the whole thing now, as he has started enjoying life more. Earlier it was all about taking the pressure off creating something perfect. Now he has seen the highs and lows, both of which have made him more wise and humble. He thinks this is the best phase, as he now truly understands what fame and success mean. Today he knows life is all about living in the moment. That's why he doesn't limit himself. He makes music, appears on Love Island, and goes on tours worldwide with TS5. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel and hit that bell button to get the notifications. Also, don't forget to watch other videos on this channel that explore more topics like this.